Oh, hey there. So I'm gonna review this product. It's just like a keto cereal. I'm sorry, that was my dog trying to drink the milk. So I don't know if this is like a new product, but it's the first time I've seen it in my grocery store. Maybe like a month ago was the first time I've seen it. It's right next to Soupy. It's right next to like the gluten-free cereals. So that might be different in your grocery store, but that's where I found mine. And so first thing I will say is I did not enjoy it. And then the second thing I will say is it's $8 a box versus, like the average cereal, which might be like $3 to $4 a box. Same size, same type of cereal, but this one is double the price. So going into it, I was already like $8 for keto cereal. Like, for that price, it better be good. And it wasn't. So if I could get my dog to stop trying to drink this milk, yeah, I'm just gonna pour a bowl and tell you what I think about it. So first and foremost, you can see I already ate some of the bag. This isn't like a brand new reaction. I've eaten it before and I didn't like it. So don't eat that. So maybe you can see they're just like little pearls, like any chocolate cereal. By itself, without milk, it tastes, before I get to the taste, the texture, it's like very crumbly. Like the inside, it feels hollow almost, like a wafer of some sort. It doesn't really have a lot of bite to it. It feels very airy. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but it also feels very chalky. Like that's really just the best way to describe it. It's chalky. And also, before I put it into the milk, just try to, for color, it's like a light brown. And you'll see when you put it into milk that the chocolate coating, it's kind of artificial. It doesn't stay on. Okay, so I'll pour some. Okay. Don't eat that. So I'll see if I can demonstrate for you, but when you put it in the milk, the chocolate coating actually like washes off. Like if you let it soak in the milk for a while, they actually become white, which I kind of feel like they're skimping on the chocolate coating. So it's not really chocolate cereal, it's chocolate coated cereal, which is kind of a letdown. When you buy chocolate cereal, then you expect the whole thing to be chocolate. But let's see what the Sippy. Stop destroying the box. Okay, so it's Wonderworks keto friendly chocolate cereal. 6 grams of total fat, 3 grams of carbs, 15 grams of protein, and 1 gram of sugar. So I guess if you're on a keto diet, you look for those things. But on the photo itself, you see, don't those look like dark chocolate balls? Like they're very inoculated with chocolate, like you expect to bite into it and there's like dark chocolate flavor, you know, which is really intense, maybe like slightly bitter. But these don't have much flavor at all, and I'm fairly confident it's because they're not really chocolate cereal. Yeah, okay, so you can see the coating has come off a lot. So, you know, it makes your milk somewhat chocolatey, but the cereal itself is not that chocolatey. Okay. In the taste, I'm sorry, if you're looking for like a good keto cereal, this isn't it. It tastes chalky, barely any chocolate flavor, but it could be in the milk, you know. And it has a greasy taste. That's the most strange thing. I think this cereal has more fat in it than like any other cereal you can purchase, because, you know, they're trying to be keto, so they put some coconut oil in there, or palm oil. But the greasy and the greasy taste and the crunchy texture in combination with the milk is just like really strange, not pleasant at all. I won't be repurchasing this cereal because for $8, like at the very least for $8, I would expect a cereal that tastes as good as what it's imitating, which, you know, would be like Cocoa Pebbles or something. Like that's kind of what it's going for, like a healthy keto version of Cocoa Pebbles. But it doesn't taste pleasant. It doesn't taste chocolatey, which I think is really important. If you're buying something chocolate flavored, you expect it to taste like chocolate, and this just doesn't. And what I meant before about the chalky texture, when you bite into it, the whole thing like dissolves in your mouth, but it's not crunchy. It's strange. When you bite into it, it just falls apart in a really unpleasant way. Whereas any other cereal, you know, has that crunch to it, like unless the milk has soaked into the cereal completely. Yeah, it's really a letdown. It's really a disappointment. Very little taste. The taste that is there feels greasy. So there's not much more I can say about this cereal, except I wouldn't recommend it. So if you're on a keto diet, I would honestly just get some regular chocolate cereal, like Cocoa Pebbles, or even like one of those healthier gluten-free options, and I would just eat less of that. So yeah, if I had to give it marks out of 10, I'd say it's a 3 out of 10. I wouldn't want to eat this if, like, I wouldn't want to eat this, period, actually. I kind of feel scammed of my $8. And yeah, I would say it is that bad. Like, I'm really not trying to be dramatic. I found this cereal unpleasant, and I don't think I've ever had like a breakfast cereal that was unpleasant. This one is just not that good. I guess if you're on keto and you just need something crunchy, I think that's who this is probably for. People that are craving something crunchy on keto. And it does have a crunch, but even the crunch is unpleasant. Yeah, that's my review, and not much more that can be said about this. 3 out of 10. All right, I hope you found that helpful. If you're in the market for a keto cereal, I would not go with this one. I would look for something else or make your own. So, have a nice day. So, I'm probably not even going to finish this, but I did want to show you what I meant about the chocolate coating. Like, you see how some of these are completely like white, pale. You know, to show that it's not actually it's not chocolate cereal. It's chocolate covered cereal. See? And when you bite into it, it's like completely white on the interior too. So they're skimping on chocolate, just as an FYI. And I did want to go over the calorie information as well. So, you know, it has about the same amount of calories as most cereals. 6 grams of fat, which is more than the average cereal, which has maybe like 3 grams of fat. And I think maybe that's why it feels, or it tastes, slightly greasy. And not greasy like a steak. You know, that's greasy and like when you want something to be greasy. So 18 grams of carbohydrate, 4 grams are fiber, and the rest, I'm assuming, is starch. But, you know, there's no added sugar. So, you know, if you're trying to avoid sugar, then that's a good thing. And 15 grams of protein, you know, that's pretty impressive. So now let's just go over the ingredients, which honestly are less impressive. So ingredients: milk protein concentrate. That's basically one step up from whey protein. So as long as you don't have any allergies or reactions to milk, I think that would be good. Erythritol. I used to buy like large bags of erythritol, but now I just use like a small thing of stevia. Erythritol is pretty much neutral. It's almost unheard of that someone will have like reactions to erythritol, either allergic reactions or GI, digestive reactions. I actually didn't see this ingredient when I purchased the cereal, allulose. So, you know, if you eat too much of this, you're going to have digestive upset, like probably diarrhea, probably gas. Yeah, allulose is like a really hard to digest sugar substitute. It's non-caloric, but you can only use like a little bit of it in a recipe, otherwise it will give you digestive upset. Whey protein isolate. So they've got 2 protein powders in there, basically. So the milk protein concentrate and then the whey protein isolate. So whey protein isolate is better than the whey protein concentrate, some people say, but your mileage may vary. Inulin, that's a type of fiber. That's where those 4 grams of fiber are coming from, the inulin. So the base of this is like protein powder. So you could probably make this at home, and maybe make it taste better even. Palm kernel oil, cocoa processed with alkali, you know, that's just cocoa powder. Palm oil, soluble corn fiber, that's where the fiber is also coming from. Canola oil, I avoid canola oil. I generally avoid all vegetable oils. I try to eat mostly saturated fat, rice starch. So yeah, that's pretty innocuous. So if you're like absolutely zero carb, you know, obviously this cereal is not for you, but if you're just like reducing carb intake, that's fine. Natural flavor, soy lecithin, salt, stevia extract, and then, you know, some vitamins. And interestingly, it does